Hey, so welcome to winter workout, or come freeze with me today. I'm in my garage gym and gonna get a leg workout in. I just finished work, so pretty tired, but had a nice coffee on the way home as my little pre-workout. And I actually had like a little bowl of oatmeal as well. So yeah, today's just kind of gonna be you can watch, you can listen, you can follow along. It's not your typical follow along workout video. I just kind of wanna do my own thing and speak what's on my mind, just chat with you guys and kind of give you a glimpse into, you know, how I balance work, coming home, and yeah, just getting my stuff in. So like I said, today I'm gonna do a leg workout, and I actually wrote down what I want to do today. So I have this cool Kindle Scribe, as you can see. I'll show you in a sec, but that's the workouts that I'm gonna do today. So it's gonna be 4 sets, 4 exercises. I'll have a warm-up set, and then I'll get into 3 working sets. Before I do that, I really gotta just do a quick little warm-up. Oh God, I don't know what I just did. My thing just went upside down. Oh, you know, it's digital, so anyways, there we go. Yeah, so I got the heater going, so thanks to my husband turning that on. It's brisky in here. It is quite cold, so I'm gonna be working out in my gloves. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a warm up. So I got my timer set here and just do sort of 6 different rounds or 6 different warm up exercises, 45 seconds of work and just like a 15-second rest. So let's start that. So tap to start. Yeah, so I'll start in 10 seconds. I'm gonna kind of do, first one is a walkout to spider lunge. So, oh, is this thing on? Yeah, it is. Okay, so here we go. So, everything's really tight, you know, after sitting all day in the office, but just really gotta like, just stretch it out, just roll around, make sure it feels good. And I'm gonna alternate. So we'll do that for 45 seconds. And just really open up the hips and open up the hamstrings. They're really tight from sitting all day. And I should probably be able to get 2 more of those in. You know, I'm not too strict on like the time if I go over. But
10 seconds.
It's kind of, just do whatever feels really good for you. Okay. Now, the next one, gonna do sort of like a lunge. I'm gonna pause and I'm just gonna reach. Oh, just like that. And then, oh, look at that. I screwed up. I forgot to take a 15-second rest. And I'm just gonna alternate, and I'm gonna now stretch. Oh, and just reach on that side as well. All right. I'm really just stretching out my hip flexors, just getting those quads
halfway there
activated as well, and my glutes. So, it feels,
10 seconds.
it feels good. 10 seconds. Maybe get another one in here. Oh. And I know I have a rest, but I just really want to do one more side here. And just, really feel that. Okay, this next one is alternating pigeons. So it's kind of going to start in plank position and then bring my foot forward, put my back foot down, try to keep this as, I guess, perpendicular as I can, and then just go down as low as you can and just alternate. Oh, see, my left side is a lot tighter, but just really trying to open everything up for my leg workout. And we're gonna use the barbell. It's gonna
10
be
seconds.
all barbell today. So another 10 seconds here. Let's go down as low as you can.
Rest.
Oh, that feels good. And then we'll get into doing like just a couple squats. And yeah, so heart rate's going, feeling a bit loose. And it's really gonna help when I start doing my leg workout. And when I'm gonna go through the barbell sort of exercises, you know, I'm gonna start with low weight, work myself up in weights with each set. I'll try to probably,
Halfway there.
you know, keep the repetitions somewhere between 8 to 12 reps. Nothing too crazy today. You know, I've been doing a lot of dumbbells sort of lately, so it's nice to change it up and use the squat rack. So if you have one at home, that's cool. Or if you're just going in the gym, you know, this will help as well. Okay, and then the next one, I'm really also gonna open up the hips as well here. So I know my back's towards you, but I like to hold the bar and just kind of do round circular motions and then go the other way. Just open everything up. Open up those hip flexors. Yeah. It's nice to be in the garage. You know, I've been doing a lot of stuff inside lately, as you can see in my recent videos. But this is really this is my gym area. This is where I open up the garage door in the summer. And, you know, this is where I come for sanity, for my mind, just all my thoughts. You know, it's kind of my place to just decompress, which was so needed, especially after a day at work. Okay, and then the last one, I'm just kind of gonna do a child's pose. Really just stretch out the lower back and the lats. Just like that. Ugh. That feels really good.
Halfway there.
Oh, and even kind of go up here. Oh, and just do that again.
10 seconds.
Turn this thing off now. My little timer. I don't know what apps you guys use. A lot of them suck, to be honest. But this one here in particular is called Smart Timer. So then I've got one called Seconds and Flex Timer. I've tried a few different ones, especially with some of my workouts. I need to customize it, and unless you pay for these things, it's hard to almost find a free one. But if you guys know one that you use that's great, then let me know. Okay, so now I want to get into my legs. Like I said, I've got 4 exercises, 4 sets of each exercise, and it's pretty simple. We're going to do back squats, front squats, and when we do those back squats, I'm going to pause at the bottom. Got front squats, alternating back lunge, and Romanian deadlifts. And like I said before, first set is going to be sort of a warm-up, and then 3 working sets. I put this on airplane mode because getting some calls in. Anyways, how's that? Is that okay? Okay. Maybe I should bring you guys a little bit closer. There we go. And then you can see Mia Casa. So, yes, there's the treadmill, there's my kind of wall of motivation, and then you've got, you know, my lawnmower and snow blower. It's your typical garage stuff. But this is it. So got my heater going, like I said. A lot of my dumbbells right now are inside because I've been doing those mainly inside. Don't always work out here. It is freaking cold. So yeah, you just kind of got to find a place that works for you. My belt. And like I said, so we'll get to doing some back squats first, and we'll pause at the bottom. I'm going to take it easy, nothing crazy, and then got my wall of motivation. So sort of what inspires me. Sometimes I hear certain words, maybe lyrics, and I just kind of throw it on the wall. So I've got, I came, I saw, I conquered. I think you guys all know what a lyric and song that's from. And then over here, it says, true humility is staying teachable regardless of how much you know. So really got to be humble in life with everything you're doing. Got a little bit about me, you know, Ukrainian flag, Polish flag up there. This is one of my favorite quotes. Perfection is temporary, progress is permanent. And then right in front of my treadmill, I've got running, you, yourself, and I. And then success is equals focus plus effort. And let's see how far I can go. And I think Jeff wrote to the moon, or maybe I wrote that, I don't know. But I've also got my tablet set up with some jams on it. So, you know, I know we're going to chat and stuff, but I also want to get my workout in. So when I do these working sets, I'm just going to, you know, put my headphones on and listen to some tunes. So let's get the first one going. Let's do it. Like to dance, just get myself pumped up. By side. Okay, here we go. It's kind of one little step back, legs, shoulders width apart, back upright, retract your muscles in the back, and just slowly go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more. 12. So that's my warm up. That's my warm up set. And like I said, we already warmed up as well. So your heart rate's up, you know, you're feeling it. I'm a bit winded because, you know, we're getting to the evening now. Like I said, I'm a little bit tired from work. I'm just trying to get it in. I think that coffee really got me. But I also have a heart condition. So not many people know that, but I was born with 2 valves instead of 3. So my heart like pumps blood over time, and it just really, it takes a lot out of me, especially in the beginning, until I can get into like a nice routine. But even then, like sometimes, particularly with strength exercises, it just, I gotta just, you know, take my time with it and stuff. So, you know, like any fitness routine you start, like just make sure you're consulting with your doctor before any program you're starting. Just make sure that you're good, you know, you're good to go, just to ensure you're preventing any potential injuries from happening or hurting yourself more. I was talking with a friend today, and you know, we're talking about like getting a little bit older now and into our 30s, and sort of how our mindset has shifted from how we used to work out. And you know, maybe in your 20s you focused on being skinny and kind of like looking good, but now in the 30s it's all about, you know, strength over being skinny. Same with nutrition over calories. Like just like even the way I eat now is completely different. And like I mentioned before, when I did my fitness competition, it was crazy, right? The macros that I was putting in, and then the depletion leading up to the show, I really did not feel good, and I put my body through a lot during those periods. And so I just focus on different things these days. I focus on foods that help me digest better, focusing more on getting protein in, as I'm getting older, focusing more on hip flexibility, my mobility. I think I mentioned that before, hence kind of really gotten into yoga and stuff. So just, it's so interesting as you get older, and knowledge is power, and wisdom as well. So yeah, life just blows my mind sometimes. Okay, let's get the second set in now. Don't want to wait too long, maybe like a minute between them. And let's get my hair out of the way there. Okay, and here we go. Just get that posture good, right? I usually just take one step back, shoulder width apart, and then just go slow. Really contract those muscles. And obviously, listen to those jams. Get yourself pumped up, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. One more, here we go. 8. Nice. Woo, that was good. I'm not really feeling this song. I'm gonna change it while I catch my breath for the next set. And I think for the next set, I'm gonna go up just another 5 pounds. Like I said, just taking it easy today. Nothing crazy, it's not a heavy day. But just a little bit harder every time. And as I go up in weights, my rep range will go down. So, I did 8 before. I'll probably do 8 again with this weight, maybe 6 to 8 reps. And then I'll go up again another 5 pounds, and then maybe that will go down to 6 reps. And just nice and easy. Just get the blood flowing there. And just really feeling that pump in your legs, which is what you want. I gotta go pick up some prescription inhalers for my daughter. She's got singing lessons for the first time today, so that's gonna be super cute. She's been asking us to do that. So we'll see how it goes. We took a pause from karate. I think I mentioned that in my cycling video. And we got her into drums, and she picked up pink drumsticks. She's so damn cute. And then she'll do singing lessons. So right now the drum lessons are bi-weekly. And so maybe if we can fit in singing lessons bi-weekly as well, that'll kind of fill up our month with activities, plus her gymnastics and Ukrainian dancing. So she's a busy little girl. I don't know about you, but for me, I like to listen to sad music sometimes. I don't know what it is, but sad songs pump me up, and sometimes I'm just working out and and just wanting to cry as well. No reason at all. Just I don't know, gets me all pumped. All right, let's go. Winter workout. Okay, set 3. Here we go. All night long. Here we go. One step back, shoulder width apart. Here we go, nice and easy on your way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. 2 more. Keep your body upright. 7, as best as you can. And ass to grass, baby. Here we go. Oh, killer. Whew, that's good. So like I said, I am going to change this up now. That's, what am I, 3 sets? Yeah, first one being just a warm up. And this will kind of be my last one for back squats, where I'm taking a pause at the bottom. Whoo, shit. Oh, sorry. It's freaking gloves. It's dangerous working out in the garage in the winter. So, you know, I wish where I live, they had lacrosse. Like I mentioned, I play soccer in the summer, which is my passion. And sometimes when I'm in here and got my little soccer ball, which is a warm-up ball, and it's totally for kids. It's like a small size. I don't even know. Size like official size 4. I'll just kind of dabble. Woo, and just play around. I love soccer, but I really, really love lacrosse. Was my sport. That's what I got a scholarship for. But they don't have any teams here, like women's teams. It's a bummer. I think it's something I should start. I just don't know the interest. If there even is interest, but yeah, if you are around the Eastern Ontario region and you know of like a women's lacrosse league, that'd be super cool. Let me know, because I'd love to join that. You know, do something different as well. Okay, so last one. Whoo, getting warm in here. There we go. So just get that posture, retract your scapula there, retract it, and see, this is feeling heavy a bit for me. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do one more. Ooh, that one was a bit hard. Ooh. Super, guys. So we're done. Back squats now. And so we'll move on to front squat. So I've got metal plates in my left arm. I actually had nerve damage, broke it many years ago. And to this day, I can't really flex this arm. So sometimes I'm limited in the exercise I do. So I can't really go heavy at all with front squats just because of the way I have to, I have to hold the bar like this. And it's just that left arm where I have certain limitations. So it's a miracle I can do some of the things that I could do, like push-ups, for example. But any sort of isolated tricep movement, like behind your back, I physically, I just don't have the strength there. And I did physio for years, and it helped. I had to basically relearn to use my arm because I had nerve damage. It's pretty intense. I won't share that story here today, but some of you know it, and it's a kind of a gruesome story. Also very traumatizing story, being in grade 7 when this happened. But yeah, so you'll kind of see, I'll hold the bar this way. Some people I think hold it, different variations, but pick what works for you. And just make sure anything you're doing feels right. As soon as something feels wrong, just stop. You probably are doing it wrong. Same thing with supplements. If you start taking supplements and you don't feel good, maybe just stop. Yeah, sometimes your body needs time to adjust, but sometimes it's just your body's way of telling you to just not do it. And it's kind of unfortunately what happened to me. I took some supplements. This is a bit controversial topic. I went to see a naturopath just over a year ago. And I went there for one reason, and I left with different ailments that I was convinced I had. Not saying naturopaths are bad, but in my particular situation, saw a naturopath, took a bunch of supplements, told I had hypothyroidism and some other issues, and I definitely believed it, and I took a bunch of these things to help with that. And I had the worst like pains in my stomach, but I kept pushing through. Naturopath said, just, you know, your body's adjusting. And I should have listened to my body, but I didn't. And 6 weeks later, I ended up in a merge last year. And for the last year now, I have just been suffering. I have a lot of issues with my gut now, basically destroyed my gut. So my gut health is damaged, and just issues with digestion, things I didn't have before. So one thing I learned is just listen to your body and just don't be influenced by certain things you see on social media. And I think it's like one of the many reasons why I got rid of social media for like a whole year. It just got too much for me, which is so funny because now that I'm back, I was off social media for like a year, and now I came back and I started YouTube. But my mindset is like totally different, and my reasons for starting YouTube and sharing are totally different. So still don't have like Instagram and things like that. I've got Facebook for like the mom groups and to know what's going on in the community. But yeah, that's a true story. So went through a whole formal complaint process, and I won't get into the details about who it is or the clinic, because that's just not my style. But yeah, I have issues now, so just working through them. And so even more important on focusing on my health this year. Here we go. See, I kind of just like to hold the bars just on let them rest on my fingers there. This is just kind of my warm-up set. 6. And 10. So, I don't know if this is in a good position. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, I know lots of people that see naturopaths and a lot of good things. They're getting the help they need. But my experience was a very negative one. And so it's thrown me off about lots of different things now. But mainly like, I'm so nervous to just like take anything anymore. After that, I honestly even stopped taking like a multivitamin for the longest time because I was just so paranoid. And then there's certain foods that now trigger me. Broccoli, garlic, onion, a lot of dairy. I am trying to introduce it back. I've been doing like kind of like a low FODMAP diet. So a lot of just complex carbs, just easy to digest food, protein, staying away from the fried food, alcohol. I went like almost 18 months without alcohol. And then around the same time I saw the naturopath and started taking the supplements, I kind of reintroduced it again. Nothing crazy, you know, like maybe on the weekend or night out with the girls. But I think like almost taking the 18 months off of alcohol, developed an intolerance to it now. I try to like have a beer, or I try to have a glass of wine. I'd get either like a crazy headache or again, just my digestion the next day. So I'm pretty much off of it again. Really just sticking with water and like peppermint tea or just lemon tea, lemon hot water, things like that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think, man, do I regret that ever? Not only just like the money I spent, but just like, thank God I only took that stuff for like 6 weeks, because like I can't even imagine how much more damage I could have done if I kept going. Like I just, like my body, like I didn't know why I didn't stop. I was so convinced the supplements were like natural, so they just like would never hurt me. There were some medicinal ingredients in there, but overall, like it just caused, just so many issues in my stomach and my gut. It's just It's unbelievable. Okay, so I added this weight. We'll see how that works for me. Okay, here we go. All right. See, for me it feels good. Here we go. 1. Really quad focused here. 4. 7. Stick to 8. That's good for me. That's a good burn. And I feel that good in my quads. I don't know where you guys all work out. You know, and I sort of grew this garage gym during the pandemic. I remember sending Jeff to another city to buy this squat rack. It was literally like the last one there. He was in line and he just happened to get it. And then I found a company in Quebec where I ordered dumbbells from. And I just kind of slowly started building. You know, I didn't buy all this stuff all at once. Just over time, just kind of grew it, you know, painted the wall black. I also got this treadmill on Marketplace. One thing I learned on Marketplace is always make sure to ask people if it is a smoke-free home, because I didn't. It reeked like cigarettes. Like I remember us spraying it down, like being yellow. I don't even know if it's called third-hand smoke. Must have been like fourth-hand smoke or something, but I remember getting on it the first time and it was like I was breathing in the cigarettes as I was working out. So I'd have to like keep it running with the garage gym, with the garage door open for a while just to get that like smoke smell off. And the smell eventually like went away. God knows what's still on it, but it was like $100. And it's been put to good use, but would not recommend. Just always make sure you ask. So every time now I buy something on Marketplace, that's like the first thing I ask. Okay, third set, here we go. Whew. Okay, get good stance and lift up. Try to keep that back upright. Here we go. Whew. 8. So with the back squats too, and now these front squats, my quads, definitely feeling it in the quads. I'm gonna be in the garage gym today. A lot of my workouts lately have been indoors, so just a change of scenery, do different things, just keep your body active, keep your mind active. All about that health and mindfulness, right? Okay, last set, here we go. All right, quads are on fire now. Na, 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 na. Pump yourself up. 2, 3, la, 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 la. Whew. Let's go. X, you got this. Pump yourself up. Last one. Wow, yeah. Whew. Nice. That is awesome. So, next what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to keep that weight. So it's a good weight. Again, like I'm not going too heavy. I mentioned like I have a heart condition. And so I see a cardiologist every year, and they just kind of make sure the valve is not leaking, functioning properly. But unfortunately, the cardiologist did tell me like over time, you know, I'm probably degrade, might need a pacemaker one day, but my workouts might need to change in terms of like, I might not be able to do heavy lifts like the way I used to do. And I don't even do that right now. Like there's some days I'll do heavy days, but not typically anymore. Right now, I have to also do kind of what works for my heart health. So I took up running a lot too and cycling again. Like cardiovascular workout has been good, and I just don't go like overboard with the heavy weights anymore. Okay, so now we're gonna do alternating lunges. There we go. So get a good grip, retract that scapula, and then I just gotta kind of make sure I'm on this mat here. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then go to the next one. Here we go. 1, upright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah. Oh, those legs burn. They burn good. And then we'll do a few sets of those. All right. We'll put the weight back on. I had some goals this year. You know, YouTube is really fun so far, just kind of putting myself out there into the world, telling you it's not easy to do. But like I said, like I'm finally in that mindset where it's something I always wanted to do. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay, next set. Whew. And started with this leg. So here we go. Nice and upright. 1. Oh, that feeling in my quads, my glutes. That's one of my favorites. Oh, that one is, that one I felt really good. Oh, my legs are zonked right now. Oh, that coffee's helping me a lot, but I'm feeling it. Feeling exhausted. Here we go. Whew. You ready for the next one? Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Okay, pump yourself up. Let's go. There you go. 1. Might have rushed through that one a little bit, so my last set, I'll definitely take it a bit more easy. I do like to go slower, really focus on contracting my muscles. Here we go. All right, last one here. Here we go. And take your time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is all I could do right now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whew. Okay. So, last exercise coming up. I'm gonna lift the bar up, hold it as close to my body, I'm just gonna kind of roll it down. Keep your chest up. And all the way down. 1. If you can elevate yourself to give yourself more range of motion, that'll be good. But for this warm-up set, this will do. So I'll show you how I will give myself more range of motion in a second. The mirror is good because I just check my posture. Let's make sure it looks good. Okay. So what you can do is I'm gonna take a 25-pound plate here and I'm just gonna set it up. I'm actually gonna stand on them and give myself a bit more elevation. See? I'm a bit more elevated, I'm higher up now. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Probably just do 6 reps. Range of motion increased. Now, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Definitely gonna need to walk the dog after all this because I feel that lactic acid and need to walk it off. I got 1 set left or 2 more? Here we go. Let's do 1 more. I'm feeling it. Here we go. Make it a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh.